Imagine this. It's a quiet April night. You open your favorite streaming app expecting something casual, but instead, you're pulled into stories so intense, emotional, and unpredictable that you forget everything around you. Because April 2026 isn't just another month for TV. It's a full cinematic experience packed with worlds you won't want to leave, and some you simply can't escape from. At number 10, you're taken deep into a hauntingly beautiful world where history and magic blend seamlessly, following a powerful family whose legacy stretches across generations as their lives unfold in a politically unstable South American country filled with love, betrayal, ambition, and quiet supernatural forces that shape their destiny in ways they don't fully understand. And as time passes, secrets buried in the past begin to resurface, revealing how deeply connected their personal struggles are to the fate of an entire nation, creating a rich, emotional journey that feels both intimate and epic at the same time. The House of Spirits. At number 9, imagine your entire relationship being turned upside down in an instant, when a scientific accident suddenly shrinks one partner to just a few inches tall, forcing a couple to navigate a completely absurd yet strangely emotional reality, where love, control, frustration, and dependency are pushed to their absolute limits, and what starts as a bizarre situation slowly transforms into a psychological and emotional battle that questions what love truly means when power dynamics shift in the most unexpected way. The Miniature Wife. At number 8, you return to one of the most terrifying places on television, a mysterious town where anyone who enters becomes trapped with no escape. And as night falls, deadly creatures emerge from the darkness, hunting anyone left outside. And in this new season, the survivors grow more desperate and determined to uncover the truth behind the town's origin, its strange symbols, and its cruel rules. But the deeper they dig, the more dangerous things become, leading to shocking discoveries that suggest the nightmare is far more complex and far more horrifying than they ever imagined. From Season 4. At number 7, the story becomes deeply personal and painfully real as we follow a young woman whose dreams of becoming a writer are suddenly overshadowed by the harsh realities of life when she finds herself dealing with unexpected responsibilities, financial struggles, and complicated family dynamics, forcing her to make difficult decisions just to survive. And through moments of humor, heartbreak, and self-discovery, she slowly learns that chasing your dreams isn't always glamorous, but it's the struggle that defines who you become. Margot Got Money Trouble. At number 6, everything begins with what seems like a small and insignificant incident at a luxurious country club, but that single moment quickly spirals into a complex web of secrets, manipulation, hidden desires, and power struggles involving wealthy and influential people, where every interaction carries tension and every favor comes with a hidden cost. And as relationships begin to crack under pressure, the situation escalates into something far more dangerous, proving how easily normal life can collapse when ego and ambition take control. Beef Season 2. At number 5, the world feels heavier, darker, and far more intense as we reunite with characters who are no longer teenagers, but young adults facing the real consequences of their past actions, dealing with addiction, broken relationships, identity struggles, and the overwhelming pressure of growing up in a world that doesn't slow down for anyone. And as time has changed them, their choices become more complicated and their paths more unpredictable, creating a raw and emotional journey that feels brutally honest. Euphoria Season 3. At number 4, you step back into a chilling dystopian world where control and fear dominate every aspect of life. But this time, the focus shifts to a new generation of young girls growing up under strict and oppressive rules as they begin to question everything they've been taught and slowly uncover dangerous secrets about the system they live in. And as their paths cross with a powerful figure who once enforced those rules, the story builds into a gripping narrative about identity, resistance, and the courage it takes to fight for freedom. The Testaments. At number 3, everything reaches its breaking point in a world where superheroes are no longer symbols of hope but forces of chaos as power becomes uncontrollable and the line between hero and villain completely disappears, and with the stakes higher than ever, the remaining resistance must come together for one final battle against a system that has grown too strong to stop, leading to an explosive and unpredictable conclusion where no one is truly safe. The Boys' final season. At number 2, a quiet and isolated island hides a dark and unsettling secret as locals whisper about a curse that has haunted the town for years. But when a determined mayor tries to dismiss these fears and bring in tourists to revive the area, strange and terrifying events begin happening again, making it impossible to ignore that something supernatural might actually be at play. And as tension builds, the line between myth and reality slowly fades, turning the town into a place where fear becomes impossible to escape. Widow's Bay. And finally, at number 1, you follow the story of a broken man, haunted by his past, a former soldier struggling with trauma and trying to live a quiet life, until a tragic event forces him back into a world of violence when he becomes the protector of a young girl in danger. And as powerful enemies close in and hidden conspiracies begin to unfold, he must confront his inner demons and unleash the deadly skills he tried to leave behind, creating a gripping and emotional journey filled with action, sacrifice, and the search for redemption. Man on Fire. So now the only question is, which story are you stepping into first? Because April 2026 isn't just packed with shows, it's packed with experiences you won't forget.